The latest protests against France's controversial labour reforms drew the most wildly varying turnout estimates yet. Here in Marseille, 90,000 according to the organisers, 3,500 said the police. The Prime Minister said numbers were waning. The changes are designed to free up the labour market and reduce chronic unemployment levels. But these protesters see only more insecurity. This pensioner has a message for the French president and the finance and employment ministers. If you don't want a revolution, you'd better put the labour reform back in the cupboard, he says. In Paris too, 100,000 demonstrators said a main union, no more than 14,000 said the police. The gap between the government and protesters remains just as wide. This young man says the bill's still there, as is the constitutional measure that's enabled the government to bypass Parliament. They haven't changed their minds, and neither have we. Thursday brought a second consecutive day of strikes and more scuffles. Some reports suggest although most demonstrators are peaceful, a significant number have some sympathy for the troublemakers. The government says weeks of protests have brought around 1,300 arrests. Recent opinion polls suggest scenes like this mean public support for the protest movement is beginning to wither.